ਤਾਤੀ ਵਾਉ ਨ ਲਗਈ, ਬਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਸਰਨਾ। ਤਾਤੀ ਵਾਉ ਨ ਲਗਈ, ਬਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਸਰਨਾ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪੂਰਾ ਭੇਟਿਆ, ਜਿਨ ਬਨਤ ਬਨਾਈ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪੂਰਾ ਭੇਟਿਆ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪੂਰਾ ਭੇਟਿਆ, ਜਿਨ ਬਨਤ ਬਨਾਈ। ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਔਖਦ ਦਿਆ, ਏਕਾ ਲਿਵ ਲਾਏ। व्याध मिटाई। कहो नानक कृपा पई, कहो नानक कृपा पई, प्रभु पै सहाय। ताति आओ न लगे, पार ब्रह्म सजनाय। ताति आओ न लगे, पार ब्रह्म सजनाय। जो गिरधि हमारे राम का, दुख लगे ना पाई। जो गिरधि हमारे राम का, दुख लगे ना पाई। ताति आओ न लगे, पार ब्रह्म सजनाय। पार ब्रह्म सजनाय। प्रभु पास जन की अरदास, तू सच्चा साईं, तू रखवाला सदा सदा हो तुध ते आई। ताति आओ न लगे, पार ब्रह्म सजनाय। माधो हम वैसे तुम वैसा, हम पापी तुम पाप खंडन। नीको ठाकुर देसा, अरदास सुनी दातार। प्रभु होए कृपा, राख लिए अपना सेवको। मुख निंदक चार, कृपा करो दीन के दाते। मेरा गुण अवगुण ना विचारो कोई। माटी क्या क्या धोपे स्वामी, मानस की गत है। जेता समुद्र सागर नीर पर्या, तेते अवगुण हमारे। दया करो किच मेरे पाँव, डूबते पत्थर तारे। ताति आओ न लगे, पार ब्रह्म सजनाय। जो गिरधि हमारे राम, दुख लगे ना पाई। I'm sure growing up, our parents used to inspire us. भी जेड़ा भी कोई काम करना है, whether you're going to write an exam, you're going to write a test, you're preparing for an interview, I'm sure we all can relate to this, that our parents said, ardas karo. Guru Maharaj de age ardas karo, he will show you the path, he will bless you. Ardas is derived from the word arz dasht, a request, a supplication, a prayer, an address to a superior authority. And addressing a superior authority, God, innately, that means there needs to be submission. Ardas is submission. Ego and ardas cannot coexist. and not getting into too many details, again, the ego that only seeks self-benefit, regardless of how it affects others. That obviously is contrary to the concept of sarbat da pala. Think about all the times, the moments where ardas is done. At the conclusion of this Sangat, there will be ardas. Jadon Guru Maharaj da Sukhasan hunda hai, you know, in the evening when we do Sukhasan, we do ardas. In the morning, Amrit Vela, Jadon asi Guru Granth Sahib da Prakash hunda hai, we do ardas. Anand Karaj, the most sacred union of two people, is done before the Guru via ardas. It has to be. On a more day-to-day level, you find yourself preparing for that interview, landing that job. The first thing that most likely comes to your consciousness, again, it's the foundation that was laid, is pehle assi Gurdwara jaake matha tekange. You get a new vehicle, and our parents have instilled in that, pehle gaddi leke Gurdware jao. The submission, the gratitude. And is it not interesting that when we do ardas as a sangat, we all stand, for those of us who can physically stand, and we fold our hands. I don't know about you. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ, and we're very moved, and we feel very connected, ਅਸੀਂ ਬੜੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ, we fold our hands, and immediately within your own self resonates, there's a sense of nimrata, there's a sense of love. This is not a ritual, this is not an act. It brings us to that level of submission. What better way to stand in discipline to the highest authority, to submit the ego and ask for enlightenment. Ardas is not a shopping list. It is not an opportunity for us to ask, these are the items that need to be fulfilled in my life. It is an expression of gratitude to Akal Purakh, the 10 Gurus, Sri Guru Granth Sahib. It is honoring the martyrs, the shaheeds, the brave martyrs in our history who, for their sake of martyrdom, we sit here as a Sangat right now. We sit as visible Sikhs in this world, being honored and giving honor. And it all starts from that moment when we stand and we fold those hands in nimrata and humility. Hey Guru Sahib, we evoke those blessings. For the younger kids who are here, ardas is not limited to coming to Gurdwara, right? Ardas can be done anywhere. And it is important to engage in that consciousness, right? It's important to, throughout the day, submit the ego, reflect again. It's always about observing yourself. Am I, as this moment is unfolding, am I as Onkar Singh doing what I should be doing? From the perspective of Shabad consciousness. Am I honoring the Guru? Because we have the power to make choices. But before making that choice, align yourself with Shabad consciousness, then make the choice. Ardas is the alignment. And in closing, I really want to encourage you that next time you are engaged in Ardas, which will be shortly in a few moments, really come from that level of submission. And fir tusi dekho, ardas becomes a therapy. It's not only purging of the ego, it's very therapeutic. if you want to experience that shift of enlightenment and consciousness, do ardas in that manner. And this is what Guru inspires. ਦਾਸ ਆਪ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਹੈ, ਇੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧਕਾਂ ਦਾ। You know, it's been so overwhelming for myself and Gurpreet, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ। It can't be put into words, and this is all the blessing of the Guru that brings us together. It's Kirtan, it's the vibration of this consciousness. And it's wonderful to see the kids sitting here so attentively in pyar naal. And I'm going to encourage, you know what, you have it. And just continue doing what you're doing. Before Samapti, there was a request by a lot of the youth here for Gurpreet Singh to do a solo. So I'm going to benti karanga Gurpreet Singh solo aap ji nu sarvan karaange, us to baad fir Samapti. Vaheguru ji ka khalsa.